Hello guys, I want to show you this iMac which we received recently with slow working operating system. So I want to demonstrate you what kind of issue customer had and how we will fix it. So first of all, this is 2011 iMac, which comes with a powerful i5 processor. But in the same time, it was upgraded to the latest operating system 10.12, which is a bit heavy. Even though it should work, it shouldn't work slow as it works right now. So we're suspecting that there can be either a hardware related issue, or operating system is completely damaged. I just turned it on, and you can see how it takes a bit time until it completely boots up. Okay, now we have internet, and for example, let's try to fire up Word. How long it takes to start Word application, which on its own is not heavy. Up. This is quite slow. Also, we noticed there's some noise coming from the machine. This is not your regular fan noise when system heats up, because it's called machine. We just turned it on right now. This is noise which comes from the hard drive itself. It took pretty long time to start Microsoft Word. Same thing with other apps like Microsoft Office, even iTunes, which are extremely light apps and should fire up in literally in seconds. Alright, so what we will do is we will reboot into our service system and run the diagnostic checks, which we do every time when new machine arrives. Alright guys, we loaded our service operating system. We want to see what is the status of the iMac's hardware. So, like we mentioned, it's a 2011 27-inch iMac. So first thing which we want to check is what is the smart status of the hard drive. So let's run this check. Shouldn't take that long. Okay, here it is. This is what we are dealing with. We can see that seek error rate shooted up almost 50%, 40-something% of the status of the threshold was reached. So this means that hard drive on its own is not quite reliable anymore. Also, we can see the temperature changes hit all the way up, which means that it was heavily overheating through its lifespan in this iMac, and this is one of the reasons why also we have high ECC recovery rates. Basically, this is sectors of the drive where operating system tried to write something, files or temperature data, and couldn't read back from this area. Hard drive on its own are quite intelligent computers, we can say, that they try to fix issues on the go, fix data related problems, and half of its time it tried to fix these issues. So we cannot rely anymore on this hard drive. We can see that raw read, error rate also moved a bit. Ideally, everything should be green. Everything should be in the pass lane. So this hard drive is not reliable at all, as we suspected, and definitely needs to be replaced. Good thing is that data on the drive is still accessible, so we can back up customers' data before it completely fails. Another thing which we want to check is what is the status of 4 gigabyte memory on this iMac. So we will just quickly run test to check that, and once it's complete, we will run a couple more tests just to make sure that everything else on the system is up and running. And if it is, then only thing which we need to do is to replace the internal hard drive. Okay, so memory status is okay, all green, which is great, which means internal memory is reliable. Let's test the sensors quickly. So these sensors being ambient light sensors, CPU temperature sensors, platform controller hub sensors, and voltage sensors, and etc. Okay, all sensors are alright. I'm interested in temperature sensors, so we've been running it for 20-30 minutes already. Let's see how the temperatures are, and we can see our secondary heatsink temperature being 66 degrees. For no more than 30 minutes running a system, 66 degrees is quite high temperature, meaning that it's overheating heavily on the secondary heatsink area. And let's quickly test the fans. So we have 3 fans with this system: drive, hard drive, and CPU fan. We can hear them going up and down. So again, iMac itself is in perfect condition. Only issue which it's experiencing is a hard drive failure, which occurred due to dust collected inside of the machine, raising the internal temperature quite above the recommended values. So now we will get in touch with the customer, giving him the options which are available for fixing this iMac, and once he agrees, we can continue and finish the job.
So next step would be to take the part and replace the internal drive. So the drive which we got in stock are Western Digital drive and Seagate one. We noticed there's a tiny crack in the corner, so to prevent any more damage of this crack, what we will do is we will just cover it for now, and once we take out the glass, we will sort out this issue with the crack. Of the inside of the Mac. can see it's quite dusty here and as well. But most importantly, this dust collected was collecting in the on the radiators on both sides. So fans couldn't, especially in this radiator, which is power heatsink. So dust collects in this area, and fresh air sucked in underneath cannot push through. So what happens is heat concentrates in this area and damages the hard drive. So what we need to do is first we will take out the hard drive and we'll give it a nice clean, spring clean. So the new hard drive can work on in a cool environment, because they need constant fresh airflow. I'm a mobile engineer, and most of the time I don't have a compressor with me to burst clean the dust collected inside of the machines. So what I do is I either use compressed air cans with something like a portable hoover to catch the dust while I'm cleaning it from other side. About this hoover, of course, guys, this is not advisable to be done at home. I'm using a brush kind of attachment, which doesn't collect electrostatic charge. So, this is really important. Otherwise, all of these components are there. They can get easily damaged through electrostatic discharge. You need to be sure that when you're touching them, or anything which touches them, is electrostatic free. In this case, I'm using electrostatic mat, which is grounded, and I'm discharging everything which I used prior to touch any of the components over here. So it's cleaned now. Next step would be to take out the DVD drive and see what's inside. Let me explain first. This customer, he agreed for installing SSD drive into the DVD caddy, because he's not using his DVD caddy, and installing normal 1 TB drive
into the normal 3.5-inch compartment. This will allow machine to run extremely fast because it has a SSD drive on it, but in the same time SSD drive are still quite pricey. So what we will do is we will fit in a small size 120 gigabyte SSD drive and big 1 terabyte, in this case Seagate hard drive, to keep customer data. We will redirect all of the applications and the operating system itself to the SSD drive, and we will redirect the user folder into the big drive. So every time when customer saves any data from internet or any personal data, it will go automatically to the internal big 1 terabyte drive. So by this way, we will keep the SSD drive tight and free of clutter. Only operating system and applications will go straight over there. So let's take it out and see how it looks like. So we have temperature sensor for the DVD drive as well. What we will do is we will stick this temperature sensor into the SSD drive so we can measure the SSD drive's temperature. Alright, so our drives are installed. So we have our SSD drive and 1 terabyte normal hard drive. So what we need to do next is, for our account, we want to redirect the main folders being, the home folder, here it is. So main folders being desktop, documents, downloads, movies, music and pictures folder, to point to the second drive, which is the biggest drive, and this way we will not bloat up the internal SSD drive. We just finished with copying customers' data. What else is left is the fan noise, which most likely you guys noticed. This one. So this noise is expected when hard drive is replaced, when internal hard drive, which comes with an Apple firmware, is replaced with hard drive which is without Apple firmware. So what happens right now is internal SMC controller cannot detect the temperature of the hard drive through the firmware, because that firmware, Apple firmware making the bond, doesn't exist with the brand new hard drives. Okay, so to reduce and fix this loud fan issue, what I need to do is I need to modify the way how SMC controller communicates with the hard drive, and redirect it not to use the firmware of the hard drive, but to use the hard drive's smart information. Of course, this is a violation of Apple's terms and conditions, so that's why I will not show you how I do it. I will just show you the final result. So right, I just did the modification, and we can hear how quiet it is now. So there's no more this loud fan noise coming from it. Just log in, and basically that's it. So all of the customer's data is transferred, because we're using SSD drive, is extremely fast, and customer can use the way how he likes it to. That's it. Thank you very much, guys, for watching. If you have any issues with your iMac, especially loud fan noise or faulty internal hard drive, or in this case slow working operating system, give us a call. We are based in Essex, UK. We have engineers which we can dispatch to your address in no time. So give us a call. We can take it away, collect it, fix it, and return it back to you. Everything within 1 to 2 days. Thank you again for watching. Bye.